Hello there and welcome back to the Dyson Sphere Program. Yes. We're back on the Dyson Sphere Program with a little bit something special this time around. Um, so to give you just a little bit of context, um, the what you're watching right now is actually not by my own PC. This has been recorded via a cloud gaming website and is through my browser. So that way that we're not using my PC's hardware. We're using their hardware. So a cloud gaming service by the name of Boosteroid has reached out to me to do a little bit of a collaboration. That's not what this video is. This is just I wanted to show some kind of raw stuff as we play through this. Now, unfortunately, cloud gaming services is not available with this game, so we're not able to get the data for saves with this game. But we're going to go ahead and hit a new game here. So we're going to try for a couple of achievements, just real quick, just this episode. We're just going to try things out, see how it goes, because I have yet to try this out and yet to do any kind of product reviews or anything. So, just hold all of your opinions until later on. But I just wanted to inform you that's why things look a little bit different. But yeah, as you can see, we're kind of iffy when it comes to this stuff. So there's a couple of achievements that I want to try and go for with when it comes to Steam. I don't know how well it's going to work, but yeah, we'll see how well. I think we're probably going to go for the one where you go to a planet early on. That one's usually pretty easy. We just got to get the drive engine too and stuff. So we're just going to go with this right now. There's a couple of them I actually want. So we're actually using. What's cool is we're actually using their PCs. So.
Welcome to the actual universe. You may find it's different from our homeland.
I can't remember. Oh yeah, there's this. There it is.
Should you be able to...
Skip prologue. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and skip it and just get straight to the point.
This is Icarus, a lightweight.
Yeah. I think it's under miscellaneous advertiser tips. Tip level. That's fine.
Industrial mecha with powerful functionality. You can use the arrow keys or right-click on the destination to control its movement. In this mission, you will manipulate Icarus to travel beyond the stars and create miracles.
Okay, cool. You done talking to me yet? As you can see, yep, we're back on the starting point again. If we hit P here, let's go over to our achievements list. As you can see, you're still at 87 out of 100, which is good. Yeah, and this is why I'm going for this, because I'm unable to retrieve my save data since this game doesn't have Steam Cloud saves enabled. And the reason that this also isn't done with Satisfactory is because Satisfactory I'm using mods and that requires another different launcher entirely, so we're unable to play with mods since it doesn't pull data from your computer. So and we're going to be going for where's it at? Complete the game, reach mission possible, no soon. Don't just spend a landing capsule. landing on another planet outside of the initial planetary system before unlocking warp drive, and leave the original planet and land on another planet within an hour. We're going to try for this one. We're probably going to fail. I've already wasted enough time. But yeah, we're going to try for that one. So for that, we're going to need technology. I'm going to activate this. Which is... because we need the drive engine too, right? Where's drive engine 2? So drive engine 1, okay. Which needs mecha core level 1. So that one there. Let's deactivate that. So here we are there. As you can see, this game is actually working pretty nice. I was informed to let you guys know that this this service does heavily depend on your internet connection, which mine is not exactly stable. So don't worry, I'll be in the same boat. But it seems to be working really well. I mean, I'm surprised. It's actually kind of a cool idea to be able to use different computers or different computer entirely to your own through a service, and then you just play the game. I mean, it doesn't look perfect. It doesn't, it's not going to be a perfect system yet. The technology, at least in technology, in my eyes, is still fairly new. And again, I'm not being paid to say any of this. This is going to be my raw reaction. The only thing I'm getting out of that I'd be getting out of the deal is if when we get once we get our everything finalized, then I would be I'd just be getting more and more free time to use the service, which I'm gonna do this within an hour. I wish I could track those, like I said, especially when it comes to okay. There's 10. Now, is it? It's 1 to 1. Okay, so we need 20. That's just fine. I don't know how hard this achievement's going to be to get. We're going to try, though. So under an hour, we are timed. Yeah. And again, like I said, this specific video is, all it is just so that we can try out some stuff before I even get started with everything. Which, I felt that doing it privately wasn't sufficient for me and for everybody else. All right, technology. So then we're going to do this one. We're just going to need 150 coal and 60 of those cables, or 60 of those things. Oops. So production. Oh yeah, we're going to need to fuel our thing. So I'm just going to, nah, it's fine. We'll do this. I guess, that's another problem too, since I'm inside of a browser. I shift click. Like I said, it does seem to be working fairly well. And it's great because it doesn't really use any of my resources here. As far as my PC is concerned, which is awesome. Some of the controls seem to be... Not quite working. All of a sudden. Uh-oh. None of the... Okay, there we go. I fixed it. Not exactly sure what that is about. This game is, it's got its things. It's got its quirks here. Where, like, you use a lot of right click and a lot of left click and stuff. And sometimes that might cause issues for being in browser. We're probably gonna need a bit of this as well. Okay, I was trying to see. Say that's gonna cost 2 magnets, and we need 60, so that's 120 magnets, which is 120 iron. Okay. So we need to get building that. And then yeah. This is gonna take a while. Considering you probably want to unlock like technologies such as buildings and or for like miners and such. Not exactly sure. Oh yeah, it does require that, doesn't it? Okay, so the only other thing they need then is we need red and blue. And this unlocks... Yeah, that unlocks flight mode. Okay. So then we do have to unlock some technologies. So I guess also got to queue that one up. Just gonna require another 40 or another 20 of that. Okay, just wasting time. Like I said, I'm gonna try for it, but I think we've already failed, which is just fine. How many does this need? It needs one of those, which, so if it needs 60, 70, 80, or 60, 70, needs 70, okay. So we just need 70 of that, and then we can make 70 of these. Just go straight to that. I guess I could be making the magnets. Making the magnets while I'm mining the copper. Straight to drive engine 1. And then while we're making all that stuff, we'll mine out the coal, and then once we're done making these, then we'll unlock the ability to have a bit of power, a bit of miners, and we'll get that shot. Oop, mining way too much. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to quit that, and I'm just going to go straight to making these. There we go. Okay, so that's going to make those. And then we need to find some coal. It's just up here. Okay, we just gotta mine 150 coal. It's gonna take me a minute. This ain't bad though. Like I don't know. Yeah, it's a great service because of of our PC problems we've been having lately. But yeah, with kind of the I don't know what you'd call it, kind of the kind of downsides to having to do a service like this. I don't see for me personally, I don't see it as practical, but I don't know about any of you guys. If you would think cloud gaming yeah, cloud services or cloud gaming services. There we go. I don't know if you guys would find it useful or not. I guess if you um, oh, we're running out of energy, which means we need to mine more trees. Yeah, you can't shift click anything. Yeah, and then it breaks the okay, shift right clicking breaks the it breaks the thing. Then we just alt control and that'll put us back in. Yep, we're out of energy. Okay. So yeah, it's probably best to just do one at a time. Yeah, I already know this. Which is unfortunate. That's okay though. We are not worried. There we go. That should be good for now. I'll go back to mining. I guess doing research probably takes power too, doesn't it? Yep. And now that we're out of power, not actually doing any research. We do have to charge a bit. Wasting time, wasting time. Yeah, it's a really slow recharge. You can't like mine anything. I guess this doesn't take too much. We'll just keep mining. I guess we made all the coil stuff, so we're using a bit less power now. Which is just fine. Oh, now we're out of power. We can keep mining. So that we're still doing research while we charge. Ain't too bad though. Yeah, that's still a new thing for me as well. I'm still getting used to everything, and it did take a bit of setup time to get to the point where I am now. But that was just mainly figuring out all my stuff, Because I guess if you're just a normal cloud gamer where you're not recording, doing videos and such like that, you don't have to worry about all the recording side of everything. And trying to figure out, okay, is this going to be able to record properly? Is this, is it going to work? Is it going to look good? Is it, how is this going to look later on? How is it going to sound? All that stuff. Yeah, it's, oh, and I should also mention too that yes, just a little side mention here, in case you're wondering that, the cloud gaming service itself is not, it's not free. It does cost a little bit of money. Um, however, you charge in intervals and stuff like that because it is a subscription service. There we go. As well as, ooh, oh, if I go up into the corner, you guys see that? Yeah, you can. Yeah, see, we're playing in a browser. We're playing. Uh, that's funny. Yeah, pretty funny. Electromagnetism. Okay. That'll allow us to mine. So we're going to be mining. Oh, we're making more magnetic coils. What? Did I accidentally make too many? No. Yeah, I might have. Oof. Yeah, I might have made way too many for some reason. Okay, that's fine though. This iron is really small right here. That's right though. That's just a starter iron anyway. Okay, so then we're going to need a bit of power. I'm just going to stick this next to here. Okay, we have wind power, that's fine. Yeah. So now we need to go into this one, the electronic matrix, and we need to unlock the next matrix, which I don't remember where that is. It's been a little while since I've been at the beginning of the game. Energy matrix? Yes, energy matrix. So how do we get there? Oh, the energy matrix takes... Yeah, so it takes this one. And then this one takes this one. And that one takes... we're probably gonna... Yeah, we need to... excuse me, we need to do this as well. Okay, so the only thing stopping us then is making of these and those. Okay, so we're gonna need... We're also gonna need this. Because we're gonna need to be smelting, so we're gonna right click that one off of the table. Or right click that one off the table. We're gonna start with this. So we need to make 10 circuit boards. Okay. I also need to make a secondary miner here. Actually need to make a couple of miners. Can you actually mine this while the... Yeah, you can. Or, fine with me. Next we need to put another miner here. And, you know, another miner on the, two miners on the iron and one miner on the copper here. Oh, we need to be mining coal. That's more efficient for power. That's actually way more efficient for power. Yeah. Just jump straight to that rather than wasting our time with wood. Seems every now and again you gotta refresh the old thing. Okay. Okay, there we go. Just trying to find more efficient ways to play this game as well. Oh, don't start burning my coal yet. Burn the rest of that off first. And we'll worry about burning coal. Okay, so we got the copper, and we got the iron. You can make 5 circuit boards. Okay, so we need 10 more iron. As you can see, there's 69,000 in there. Very nice. Oh, whoops. Now this is not the way. This is not a tutorial. Okay. Oh, that's gonna make 20 circuit, but that's fine. That is just fine. I'm hoping I can carry power over there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to carry power that far. We might need a second turbine. Or a second one of these. This one requires 2 circuit boards, 2 coils, 2 gears, 4 iron. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that'll allow me to make 1. What are we low on then? Oh, 4 iron. I see. I was misjudged. There we go. That should be able to make 2 more. And make me 2 of those. Which is going to take me a second. What's our game session? 23 minutes. I don't think we're going to do this. I don't think we're going to do this, guys. Okay. So this is going to go straight to here. And then... So I'm assuming that we can do this, right? Yeah, I'm not going to use that on that yet. No, I cannot stretch that. Okay. And we're out of power again. I'm going to go mine some more coal. I need to make 1 more miner. So we can have 1 mining coal too. Or I need to make some of those Tesla towers as well. They don't give you very, they only give you like 1. So yeah, that's quite the challenge. Oh, I guess I didn't put the coal in. Whoops. That's okay. That should be enough for a little bit. Okay. Good, good, good. So yeah, we gotta make some more of these. I can make 2 actually. Yeah, make me 2. Okay, this one. Wait, what does it cost? Okay, it costs some more of these. We just need more iron then. Yeah, I made way too many coils. Whoops. Oh wait, this miner's gonna be full of yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. Yeah, give me all that. Okay, that should be good. So how much does that take up? That takes up, oh wow, just that takes up more than we can handle. So we're gonna need to make a bunch of these then. Well, maybe not a bunch, but a few. I'm gonna make like 4 more. Or make like 10 of those. Then okay, this is gonna take a minute, but yeah. If we hook up any more to that, we're gonna be shooting ourselves in the foot a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, we shouldn't need to worry about logistics, which is good. Okay. Let's get a few more wind turbines out here. One like, I don't know, there, 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 there. this. Okay, there we go. I was like, let me place one. It's actually not too bad. As long as your internet connection is decent, it's not too bad. I guess this video is my product review, huh? Nah, we'll do a better one, a better product, like an actual one. But I do want to test this out for at least a little bit of time, a couple of hours, just to see what we got going on here. Okay. There we go. Alright, how are we doing on power usage? Only a quarter. This is good. I don't know if it's going to be enough to power what we need, but... Wait, can I make another one of these? Yeah. The reason I need to make another one of this is because I need one for coal. So we can mine up a bunch of coal. Okay. And then we need production. And just we don't need the logistics or anything. Or shouldn't. I just need smelters to kind of... Oh. Didn't know there was a thing in there powering that. Okay. All the way over to here. Now we'll grab the 9. There we go. Oh, look at that. Mining much faster. What are you doing? Yeah, we're gonna need it too. I don't like how it slows down. It gets to the full mark. I'm doing pretty good though. I don't know if we're doing pretty good as time, but doing all right. Doing all right. I guess in order to do something like this, you'd have to have the knowledge of the game itself. Okay, iron and magnets. Now we know we can make both of these ourselves, but I would like to. It's like I would like to have this just doing it. Okay, get this one making these. There we go. Bitterness. Okay, how are we doing on power? It's a little overloaded. We could probably use a couple more wind turbines. I need more iron ore. More iron ore? Or do I need more copper? I need more copper. No. We need more iron. Okay, so we need some raw iron there. Make another 5. Okay, and then while these are making... That one's almost out of... Just keep it a-rolling. Just keep on rolling. Just keep it a-rolling. Same with this. Yep, give me that. And then we no longer have to make ingots ourselves. This is good. Okay, now we're gonna go into these because I think we're gonna need to make those. Could make these ourselves. So we need to make, not sure how many circuit boards we're gonna need to make. Yeah, 6, so 3. 3. Because it makes 2 at a time, right? Yeah. There we go. Okay, and that'll get that research out of the way. And then, yeah, we don't technically have to queue this. We probably should. I should do that. Now it needs iron gears. 10 of those. And then 5 of those. Okay. Keep this rolling. Probably should get, whatever you call it. Too far. There we go. Okay. Yep, we can now build the research lab, which it gives us one to start out with, so we can actually do a little bit of research. Let's throw that over there for right now. Bring a bit of power over to it. Yeah. And we probably just want to do, actually, I might have this one, I don't know if we're going to use it or not, for right now anyway. It's going to take a minute, we're already 30 minutes in. Yeah, we might be just going for the one achievement today. This is a disaster. So that needs blue. Okay, so that all starts out. We're going to start with basic logistics here. We don't need that. We shouldn't need that. We shouldn't need... Oh, that makes us graphite. Do we need graphite? The energy matrix? Yes, this one needs graphite, but doesn't one of these recipes, oh, this one here, this unlocks these things, which then unlocks these things. So this gives you the hydrogen, so you do need, okay. So you do need this one here as well. Smelting purification, because that'll get you the energetic graphite, which will in turn give you the graphite, and we need hydrogen as well. So high efficiency plasma control will be one of our things as well. Alright. So 10 and another 5. Okay, that'll unlock logistics for us. So then we don't have to do this mess no more. Oops. I keep accidentally escaping too fast. Happens. I think I wasted too much time already. Okay. Now we're gonna head over. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Just trying to click that. And go ahead and head on over to this. Grab more coal. Put it in our inventory so we can have power. Which are actually not doing too bad for power now. It's just, we're just slow, is all. So yeah, it gives us 20 belts and some inserters, so we should be able to just... Yeah, we reached a milestone, place a belt. Oh, is it too close? Or is it going to collide? Oh, it needs a bit extra. Yeah, it just needs a bit extra. Okay. See how slow that construction bot is? Oh my gosh. Okay. That one just keep going. I just wanted to automatically insert into here, and then we don't have to. We can take that process out. Okay, and there she goes. Cool. We do have storage as well, which we need a bit of stone for. We can make one. I might do that for the coal, and then that one can just keep mining away. Toolbox. Yes, that works out well. I was like all my belts. Need to make more. There we go. And then that can just slowly fill a box. And if we need any iron or anything like that, we can just take it directly out. So now we're not touching any raw ore right now, other than stone, of course. We do have a machine, which can build us probably circuit boards would be or maybe belts would be now circuit boards. What are we doing? What are we doing on power? We're not doing too good. Oh, I did make like 5 more of these and I just forgot. Oops. And I should also continue to mention too that the games on, so basically the service is like Steam, right? Think of the cloud gaming service as Steam or Epic or insert video game, a digital video game distributor here, right? So think of them like that. So the games that are on the streaming service, you don't own any of those games, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. And the way to own those games is to own them through places like Steam, like Epic, like Origin, Ubisoft, whatever. Insert store here, any of those places that distribute the games. I guess not any of the places. There's only a few places, but so you need to own the games already, and then basically all you do is you just sign up for the Boosteroid account. Hey, look at that! You sign up for the Boosteroid account, and then you put it. And then when you go to play games that are licensing required, and you have a subscription service already, which you're paying for, which gives you, whatever time, which is unlimited, which is awesome. I heard that some of the streaming services are limited for some reason to session times. They are only limited to a certain amount of time, which is kind of lame in my opinion. I mean, you're paying for a service and you're getting limited. That's not what this streaming service does. I believe it is unlimited, or one of the services is unlimited. I'm not 100% sure about that, but yeah, it's actually really cool though that it's just like, oh yeah, I could just hop on my browser and play a game, with a little bit of extra money. Which it makes sense because the reason you're paying for this type of service is because it's on their servers, and they gotta pay to maintain those servers, electricity, parts and labor services and stuff like that. They also gotta pay. They also gotta pay employees to manage the upkeep, and all that, doing all their marketing and support teams and all that stuff. So they are a company, and the way they make money in order to pay for all that is for you to buy a subscription service in order to play games through your browser or through they actually have an application as well, but all this stuff is still in beta. That's kind of why if I was to do that, no, okay, yeah, whatever. Control Alt. There we go. So you can see down here in the corner it does say beta version. And they do have a streaming service as well, which is nice. You can connect up your YouTube channel and you can stream live. Now I don't know if that requires your what do you call it? I don't know if that requires your resources in order to do that, other than internet, like PC resources. Okay. So what do we need next? We got that, which we needed. We do need this. I think we need to start making blue now. So we're going to activate this. So we need to start making blue. So, and blue requires 2 machines. We're going to need circuit boards, and we're going to need those coil thingies. And we did get a building for free here, so very, very nice. Oh, we're going to need 2 buildings, actually. So what this one's going to do, we need to make more belts. Unfortunate. Oh, which needs gears, I see. That might be a bit much. Yeah. Again, like I said, this is not anything we're talking about here is not finalized for me specifically. So it's not like, you know, I'm like I said, I'm not being paid to say any of this or anything like that. I just wanted to get a little bit of a jump head start before we do any kind of like product review or do something. Like, we're still in like testing phases as far as me testing out their service. That's what they offered me. It's like, here, we'll give you, you know, a little bit of time to test out the service and then see if you want to promote us on your channel. And of course I'm just like, oh, that's cool, you know, you're giving me a bit of free access so that I could test it out to see if it's something I want to use or I want to promote. That's just one of them things. It's like, yeah, and being able to test it out without having to purchase anything and whatnot. And I noticed that there's been a lot of reviews on the Boosteroid cloud gaming service. And I'm not going to release any information in the description or anything like that. You can just look it up if you want to know. And the reason I'm not doing that is because, like I said, the stuff between me and them is not finalized yet. So they just reached out and offered a collaboration, and we just kind of been chatting. Oh wait, this is iron. This is I thought this was magnets. Oops. My bad. And whatnot. They just reached out to me and said, you know, you want to do this, and you know, I wanted to show off some of that testing just so you guys can give me some feedback if you like. I am also fine with that. As well. Yeah, you guys can give me some feedback on that and see, because I want to know what you guys think as well. Like, do you think it's something that's worth it, you know, and whatnot. I mean, I'm kind of having a hard time. I guess you can say I'm having a hard time seeing if I even, you know, if I'm going to even be able to use the service, because, like I said, using the service alone, normally under normal conditions and all that, is that one is specifically fine. Okay, we need another building here. But when you're doing recording and stuff like that, it's a heck of a lot more work to try and get set up for that type of stuff, which is not unexpected. That was expected right from the beginning. I was just like, man, it's gonna be difficult, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see what we need to do and whatnot. But like I said, this is still in testing phase, so that music is still really loud. Do you guys notice that? Yeah. So, and like I said before, the if the game is or not, let's go like 65. If the game is not does not have cloud saving, you will not have any of your progress saved because it's through your internet browser and it does not pull data from your computer, which actually I'm 100% fine with. I mean, with all the stuff that goes on today, um, you know, with certain uh, scams and stuff like that, it would not be very. It'd be a little bit scary for that. Still says this one's still like 47 minutes. I guess we did do the. Okay, no, we're fine. Like I said, I don't think we're going to get this achievement. We're not going to get the achievement to land on another planet under an hour. It's just not going to happen. We messed around too much. Plus, I'm still figuring out this game, but we'll give it another go some other time. Okay, so we also need copper for circuit boards. We need copper and iron for circuit boards. So I'm going to put that probably here. Actually, I might see if we can get another. Can we get another smelter? No. What are we low on? Oh, we're low on iron, probably. So it's like, I got plenty of magnets and stuff. Okay. We can make one. Oh, we need stone brick to make those. Oh, I completely forgot. We'll grab some stone. Oh, we got some titanium. Nice. Not bad. Yeah. Okay. So now we're going to take this and I'm going to shoot it straight over here. Yeah, man, how would you get hydrogen and stuff like that? That's going to take a little bit. Yeah, I don't know how to do this, to be honest. I'd have to practice this more if I was to do anything like that. It's like, oh yeah, I need a bit more practice here. The reason I made another one of those was I was going to put another one of these down. Too close. That's fine. Okay. Because we should be able to serve both of these if we get this belt correct. Somehow. I guess we can reorient it. Yeah, it's just, like I've been saying, it's just something I wanted to try. It seemed fun. So we're gonna be trying this on probably a few games this week. This is the only one that's going to be videoed, I guess you could say. Just because this is the only game that is available. We might get around to doing maybe like, if possible, maybe Colony Survival or SnowRunner. The SnowRunner I'm actually kind of excited about because SnowRunner is one of those games that I have trouble playing. So I would really like to try that out. Now, unfortunately, that one I don't know how, if it has cloud saves, I think. but I don't know if it has cloud saves with modded maps, so we might be just trying it out for something a little bit different, for like a different map and stuff like that. Because that is just one of those things that I do have trouble with playing. So that's where the service would come in, right? Which is just it's actually a pretty cool little extra detail thing for us, because as you know, I have problems with my graphics card because I can't afford a new one right now, which is perfect, which is what this service is perfect for, right? This service is specifically for, I think it's specifically for those who either can't play a specific game that they own on Steam, Epic, yada yada yada. They can't play that game. So let me make circuit boards. Yeah, they can't play that game on their thing. Okay, so we have both of those now. We actually need another research lab, which needs glass. I can make another one. Okay. They either can't play the game or they want to play it on a different device, basically a device that would be impossible to play. So basically, like, say you wanted to play a AAA game on your tablet or your phone, that's exactly perfect what this service is for, and it seems to work fairly well. I mean, we've been playing for over an hour, under an hour. We've been playing for a little while, and it seems to be working really rather well. Which I'm actually quite impressed by, because my internet can be, I'm out of belts. My internet can be a little chaotic at times, just because I'm not the only one on it, you see. I'm like botching this whole setup here. Like, I knew we weren't gonna make this. Let that belt get built. Okay. Like, I knew we weren't gonna make this, but we gave it a shot, I guess you could do everything by hand, but it would take way longer, I think. We don't have power. Oh, I never did fully hook this up. Oops. That's a bad spot. There we go. Okay, that's now making circuit boards and whatnot, and now we're making blue. But yeah, we need this secondary research lab. And that's going to insert directly over to that. Just going to be doing actual research. Okay, and that'll just do it for us. Perfect. We are going to need a bit more power. These things are just useless. I should be able to take at least some of these. Yeah, we'll take those. Circuit boards weren't being made, unfortunately. That saves us a bit of time. Take the iron out of here. That should allow us to make more of these. Just make 10 of them. Yes, yes. Yep. Oh, look at all that coal. Perfect. Yep, we need a bit of coal. So yeah, if I had gotten on a lot of this stuff much earlier, would have been better for us. That is okay. And then we already have the means for coal to be turned into graphite, which we can turn that graphite or into the red cube things. And we have an oil spout up here, which is very nice. Collide with object. Oh. Oh. Well then. We'll just go around it. Oops. I don't build that yet. Yeah, once you kind of know the game, you can kind of, do things a little bit faster, a little bit easier, whatnot. Okay. How much power are we doing now? Actually, not doing too well. Okay. Never mind. Need a bit more iron. Okay, high efficiency plasma control. Now we gotta unlock the next research, which is plasma refining, which needs fluid storage. Yeah, that's what that needs. It needs fluid storage. Okay, yeah, we didn't make it. We're already at an hour. That's a hard achievement, I gotta say. Yeah, this is not even our data, I don't think. That's pretty cool. We can kind of see how everything's doing. I wonder, what are the video settings on here? I have to use that. What if we did like 8 times? Planet surface shadow. I don't know. I think it's working. I really don't know, to be honest with you. Oh, we are making circuit boards as well, which is good. Now we're making more of these. So yeah, we can just as easily get a bit more iron. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, we need another thing like smelting the iron down. So I probably need to move this over here, probably. Yeah. I'll build another one of them. Okay. We'll probably have to change that around. Then inserter. Oh, that one is still working. Okay, good. We just need a bit of power over here. Of course, that one's going to be iron. There we go. Now we have our own personal one to help us out. Because we can't make that stuff ourselves. And you need a lot of iron. A lot of iron ore. So that's one of the things we'll focus on. Fluid storage. Good, good, good. Plasma refining. We gotta go for that. If we want to go and land on another planet. In the first place. It looks like we did fail the other achievement. Which is unfortunate. And you can't, for those wondering, cannot achieve if metadata is used. Within an hour. That is insane. There's gotta be a very specific set of tasks that you would go through to do that. Because yeah, you gotta go. When you go to upgrades, right? So there's drive engine 1, but drive engine 2, in order for you to be able to fly, that just increases max sail speed of the mech in space, but will greatly increase energy consumption. Yeah. So you need this. You need drive engine 2, which will activate sail mode at a certain altitude. In sail mode, mecha will orbit the planet at a higher speed. This unlocks the warp drive. But yeah, so you need. We don't even have drive engine. Oh no, we do. We don't even have drive engine 2. Yeah, which requires red matrices, which requires hydrogen and energetic graphite, which is really insane. So yeah, and you need to be able to set up all this. Like I said, you could probably make it all yourself, but it's faster to make it with machines. It's just getting to that stage to be able to make it with the machines fast enough. Yeah, I am going to try and, even though we have failed the other achievement, I didn't realize how hard that was going to be. I mean, I expected it to be difficult, but yeah, you need to be going really fast. Yeah, because you got to unlock this, so you can unlock this one. So we're going to queue that up as well. Which will then unlock us the ability for plasma. What is it called? It's yeah. So once we unlock that, it's plasma refining. And plasma refining allows us to turn oil into refined oil and hydrogen. And it unlocks all this as well. And then we use that hydrogen in combination with smelting purification, which gives us energetic graphite. So we take that energetic graphite and our hydrogen, which comes from here, and we turn that into red. So you need energetic graphite and hydrogen in order to do the energy matrix, which is what you need for drive engine 2, so you can fly to another planet. Because right now, see, we can't leave the atmosphere. Like, we can fly around, but we can't leave the atmosphere. And look how much energy it takes. But we did our first flight. That's yeah, but we can't leave the atmosphere until we get drive engine 2, which actually I think if we go into the G menu here, the basic operations guide. I'm actually not sure where it is, to be honest. I think he tells you. Yeah. Yeah, I think when you're playing with the tutorial on, they will tell you what you need. We could use another matrix lab here. Let's see, which we need stone to get. So we'll go for that. Grab a few stones. We got some kimberlite ore and titanium ore. Kimberlite ore, huh? Interesting. Okay. We're gonna make a second matrix lab and put it on top of Yieldy other one here, because the research is what's taking the longest. Yeah, this one's what's taking the longest here. It's just this is slow. So if we put another one on top of here, then we can take advantage of this. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe we can take a little more advantage. Yeah. There we go. Now we're draining it out. And now it's not making fast enough. It's like, no. No. Okay. That's fine though. That will at least use that up. Which is good. That's what we needed. There we go. Now that other one's full, I think. Yeah, both of these are full, and they're staying full, which is good. Okay, I think we have a good ratio here, which is good. We're gonna go for that. We're gonna go, and then we're gonna go for that, and then we need to also queue up. Oh, when you go too close to the corner, it's like, boop. Hey, hello. Upgrades. Drive engine 2 needs Mecha Core 2, which needs red and blue. Okay, so you can't even get Drive Engine 2 without Mecha Core Energy 2 without this. Okay. Yeah, which is curious. Can you even unlock that? Yeah, you can unlock this technology. Which is weird how you can unlock this technology without having energetic graphite. Is there another way to get energetic graphite then? Will plasma refining unlock some energetic graphite for us? We just don't need the other one? That's interesting. We'll see here in a second. That is slow research. That gives us that. As you can see, we cannot make energetic graphite, so I'm assuming that you are going to need you're going to need this research too. Okay. That's okay though. Alright, so that does allow us for this stuff. We need an oil extractor and we need so they didn't give you anything, hardly. And you need an oil refinery. And you need more belts and inserters and such. And we probably need more power, I bet, too. I wouldn't doubt it. And didn't we make some more of these? We did, okay. Let's put these down. Look how slow everything is. Oops. But yeah, that'll be our goal. That'll be our goal to get to that other planet. Oop, that's the wrong thing. Get that back. To get to land on another planet within our normal allotted gameplay video. Yeah, this is really cool. I am enjoying myself immensely. Obviously, we're so early game that we're not going to really see any difference between, you know, say like my computer and using this in browser, which is just fine. But I think as if time were to roll on this game, we probably would. Oop, I was running away from my little dude there. We probably would eventually start seeing the difference between my computer and the cloud gaming service, which is just fine. It's one of those things that it's just like, oh yeah, you know, you'll be able to play that no problem. And then if I was doing it on my PC, it'd be like, yeah, sorry, you're not gonna be able to do that. Oh, we need steel as well? Oh, we need steel as well. I didn't realize this. How hard is this? Can we mine oil with our hands? Nope, we can't even. So, in order to get an oil extractor, you need steel. So that's another technology we're going to need. I did not realize. Yeah, because in order to get hydrogen, you're going to have to extract oil. And like I said, damn, that's, man. You would really have to have like a system ready and going in order to get this unlocked within an hour. Because to fly to another planet, unless there's some trick, the only thing I could think of is after you get Flight Engine 1, maybe there's some trick where you can slingshot yourself out of the atmosphere. That's the only other thing I can think of. We could try my theory, but like I said, I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, you can't speed up or anything. Man, you can't even fly very fast. I might look it up and see if maybe there's some trick that, obviously I'm not going to know about, but maybe there's some trick to it. Oh yeah, we can't even use this now. Yeah, that one's... You just make a second one. Need a bit of iron. Yeah, I'm gonna look this up and yeah, I could sit here and figure it out, but at this stage, I'm kind of lazy. I'm sure somebody else has already figured it out and shared the way to go. This is still isn't this really cool? That I can play this on boosteroid.com. I can play it with the service. That's really cool. Like I said, it's gonna take me a minute to get used to it and how everything works and to see if it's even if it's gonna be worth it for me. And what I mean by that, by the way, is not, well, it's not gonna be worth it to me unless I'm getting this service, not paying for it or whatever. That's not it at all. Is it practical, basically, is what I'm looking for. Is it something that I'm going to be able to use in the future? Is it something that I'm going to be able to use in the future in order to get I need another inserter here in order to get better gameplay for my YouTube channel. But again, though, I would like to say that yes, I am very appreciative of Boosteroid in order to give me this opportunity to be able to try out their service. That is really, really cool. And me being as a super small channel like I already am, and them still giving me that kind of opportunity, and then that opportunity in order to share the knowledge of this service with others and stuff like that, that's really cool. But like I said, I've been seeing a lot of Boosteroid kind of reviews and stuff like that on YouTube lately. Once I started looking for it, I started noticing, and I'm just like, yeah, there's a lot of these YouTubers that are starting to, to show off this service, which is really cool. it's just really cool for them to do to reach out to so many. Because I can see exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to be an alternate to, say, GeForce Now, and I heard that Sadia, I think it's called, the other streaming service, that one is going to be turned off or something like that, or it's not it's not the best or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. Um, but I heard that at least one of those two, GeForce Now or Stadia, had like you only had like a couple of hours per day to be able to play on that service, which to me is a little bit insane. Like, yeah, if you're paying like $5 a month to stream your games, yeah, I could see that being, oh, you're only limited to a couple of hours. But if you're paying like buku bucks, like $50, $100, to be able to get a streaming service, and you're still being limited on that, that's kind of lame. It's like it's just as lame as Hulu Plus, right? Or Hulu, or whatever it is. A service that I used to pay for years ago. And when I was paying for it, you pay for the service per month, and then you still got like somewhere between 1 upwards to 5 ads per 30-minute show, which was just ludicrous. And they're just like, oh, if you pay what was it, like $5 or $10 more, you can get ad free or something like that. And I'm just like, I'm already paying for the service. It's just as bad as cable. It's just as bad as TV. Back when TV was a thing that everybody, because there's no alternative. So you had to pay for cable, and then you still got like a million ads. Like every 5 minutes of a show, here's an ad. Oh, 5 minutes. You watch 5 minutes. Here's another ad. Maybe 2 ads. Maybe 3 ads. Just ridiculous. Like nobody wants that. That's the thing too. Is we have strayed away from wanting ads. Hey, there we go. Now we can make that stuff. Okay. Oop. Got a friend playing Dota 2. I don't know if that popped up or not. But yeah, still really cool though. It's just like, oh yeah, you own some games on you own your entire Steam library. Or not your entire. I don't think your entire Steam library. I know there's some games that they don't support, but they're like I said, they're still in beta, and they're still adding more and more games, it seems. So they even have like a games request where you can send in what games you want, and they will work on getting them on the service if they're not there already. And they got a lot of AAA titles too, and they even got free-to-play games like League of Legends, World of Tanks, Fortnite, if you're into that sort of thing. And I laugh because I am not I am not into the Battle Royale style. Partially because I'm not good at it, and also because it's one of those. Fortnite is one of them games that's like the kids rate, the young generation to play. That's what it feels like to me, and I'm just like, no. That's what all the young kids play. They can have their fun, and I'll just sit back and play my Factorial, play my Satisfactory, play my Dyson Sphere Program. On the weekends, do like a racing game or a driving game of some kind, and just chill games, where you don't have to stress so much. Although if I could stress over a racing game, I definitely would though. Something like R Factor or something like that. Like I would love R Factor, but that stuff is expensive. But it makes sense though. That one actually does. Take out this rock. R Factor does make sense. The reason why it's so expensive, and why you got to pay for a service in order to play that game. is because they spend, they spend a ton of money. I'm not even sure how much money they spend, but they spend a ton of money scanning tracks, building these models for these cars, building 3D models for all the cars in the game and stuff like that, and all the knowledge, because it's a simulator, right? It's not R Factor's not a game per se. Like, it is a game, yes, but it's a simulator. It's supposed to be a full-on simulator. Hey, we got everything we need. Okay. Cannot be produced in a replicator. Dang it. So I guess that's what this will be. I believe it's in a... I believe it's one of these, isn't it? Production. Can we build another one of these? We'll build like 2 of them. Okay, and that'll turn it into steel, and then we'll take steel and iron and turn that into... we'll take iron and turn it into steel. That's what I mean. And we'll take that steel, and then we'll turn that into... the things and such. Since we cannot make this stuff ourselves. There she goes. Okay, and then we don't need very much. We just need enough to build both of these. And we need a bunch of stone, so let's go ahead and collect this stone around the place. I don't know if you can see me alt-tabbing or not. I'll have to check the footage later. I do have it specifically focused on this window. Oh, and in case you're wondering which browser I'm using, I am using Firefox. And I don't know about the other browsers. I've used Firefox for a few years now, and I've loved it. I used to use Chrome, and Chrome was taking up way too many resources on my PC. Like, Chrome is awesome, don't get me wrong, but Chrome is a bit resource heavy, and I hate Microsoft Edge. I think it's just because Microsoft forces you to have it, and then every time you delete Microsoft Edge off of your PC, Microsoft makes you it brings in another update for something else and then reinstalls Microsoft Edge on your PC. It's just like, screw you, you gotta have it. And I'm like, no, I don't want it. I don't wanna. Okay. But man, I am kind of in disbelief that this is working so well. So yes, I believe it's F11. So F11. Okay, maybe it's... So we got to do Alt Control probably, and then F11. Yeah. So as you can see, yes, I am playing within a browser. This is Firefox here, the latest Firefox, and F11 allows you to go full screen with this. So you got the game here, as you can see. This is what you'd be looking at when you get a game going within the browser. So basically, when it comes to Steam games, at least so far, because I only use Steam, so I'm only going to know experience from Steam. And I can't move right now unless I click in. So yeah, you can see we're playing within the browser. Me. But yeah, we're playing within Steam, and once you start a game within Boosteroid that is a license requirement and you have it on Steam, you're going to add that game to your library. So that's the thing I couldn't get a grasp on for a little bit. So you're going to add the game to your library through the browser itself. And then once you've added that to your account, you then go to play the game, and it's going to ask you to sign into Steam. And then you sign into Steam, and then it basically brings up Steam within... it brings up the Steam's application within your browser here, and then you just pick the game like you would normally on Steam, to play it. It's a bit of an extra step, but if you can't play games on your Steam account with your current computer, or you're trying to play on other mobile devices or other devices that that can have a browser. I hear you can play these games on your phone, which is insane to me. We go ahead and play like this for a little bit. But like I said, it is insane to me, and I'm just using OBS to just focus in on this Windows specific. So that's how I'm using that one, which works really, really well. But yeah, it's amazing. It's pretty good. And I'm still in disbelief that this is playing within a browser and it's not using. Oops. There we go. And it's not using my resources, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I do not have a single game running. I got Steam open and Discord and stuff, but I do not have Dyson Sphere open. Do we need another research? So Alt Control, that locks, it either releases it or locks it, I'm not sure. I'm still trying to figure that stuff out. Yeah, I don't think we need another research, because we're going to be doing research. Yep. And then with Firefox, you just hit F11. First, you need to hit Alt Control so that it basically unlocks your cursor from the game, which this is Boosteroid's thing. I believe what is it, Alt Enter does full screen and stuff like that, but that's something different. So yeah, and then we hit F11 because now we're not inside the game itself. We're outside of the browser. As you can see, my cursor's all over the place, and you don't see the game's cursor. So then we just hit F11. That brings it in. Now, I don't know if other browsers do this, but and then we just hit Alt Control again, and then click, and it brings the cursor back into the game. Like I said, it's a little bit of a faff when you get started, but I imagine it's something that you can easily get used to, especially if you are playing, if you're cloud service, you're doing playing through the cloud service constantly. Definitely, you kind of have to be forced to get used to it, but it is something that more than likely you would be getting used to. Okay, so we just need one of each of these. For now, so won't be too much of an issue for this. We just need enough hydrogen and enough energetic graphite, which we do need. How are we doing on power? We're not doing too bad because nothing's on. But yeah, we need another one of these. Just gonna go over here. Oops. Okay, that will work. Which is going to make our energetic graphite. There we go. Perfect. A little bit slow. Probably just mainly because it's... Yeah, we're just going to... That's too slow for my liking. So we're going to pull this belt this way first, and then go that way with it. And we'll get rid of that. There we go. That's much better. We'll just insert into here. We do need to make some more belts. We'll make that many. Because I need to pull this energetic graphite down to some more research labs. We're going to need 2 more research labs, I think. We can make 1. Okay, we're out of iron. That's what the problem is. There we go. And then another one. Bang. We'll get those 2 making red. And then we'll have the red bring it into the research labs that we got. Yeah, like I said, I need to bring this energetic graphite down here. Yeah. Like I said, I can't stop talking about it because it's something that's, foreign to me. I mean, obviously it's foreign to me, but it's just something that I cannot believe that you're able to do. Now, like I said, it's not perfect. Nothing ever is. There's always going to be some quirks. There's always going to be some issues that you're going to run into with stuff like this. But I'm not going to, say that don't use this service because it's got these problems and whatnot. Definitely look into those types of issues to see if they can be resolved or if it's just something you're just going to have to deal with, which is just fine. It's not negative or anything like that. The issues that I have ran into, I have either resolved or I just accept that, yeah, I'm just going to have to deal with it because there's no other option here, which is just fine. I mean, I'm not having any issues that are major in any way. Nope, need a bit of power. There we go. Yeah, I screwed around way too much. way too much. Okay, it's going to be making red. And then we'll insert that into there. Okay. We're going to need even more belts as well. We got to bring this to here. And we'll go like this. We need some more inserters. We're so slow. Yeah, there's when it comes to certain achievements, like, oh, finish it within an hour or whatever. It's just like, it's there's got to be some trick to it. It's just like, okay, what's the trick, Okay, so our closest oil, I believe, was over here. Use this to locate it. Was it over here, or was it? No, it was definitely up here, wasn't it? Definitely. Where the hell is our oil? Ah, there you are. Okay, I'm going to point it that way, of course. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do it out here. I'll just do from one building to the next. Okay, right on in. Oh, need to make some more of these. Actually, that might be too many. 10 is probably enough. Like I said, this game's not going to last very long, so... There we go. Okay, and then this one's going to be this. So we're going to be making oil and hydrogen. And we're going to send the oil out this way, the refined oil, because we don't need it. And again, like I've said a few times already, it is heavily required on your internet connection. So I believe the limits are you need, oh geez, I did not set that filter. It's that filter. Refined oil. Only bring out the refined oil. Forgot that you needed to set that. So yeah, if you don't have very good internet, this may not be an option for you. They do have their own specific internet tester to be able to tell you if you're going to be able to use the service properly or not, or if it's just going to suck. Mine's at meh, but only because of ping. Or not ping. I guess yeah, it is ping, but technically. we're gonna need more belts than that. Probably gonna need iron. But yeah, mine is latency issues. They recommend 20 milliseconds latency, and I usually sit around 50 to 60. So that's my problem. But that's just because my internet. So yeah, heavily relies on internet. Heavily relies on that connection speed, and they do have a few tips on their website when you go to test to see how you can improve it if you need to. They do recommend staying away from Wi-Fi. As well, if possible. But if you have really good internet and you have really good Wi-Fi, then I guess there's no issue there. And you can't avoid Wi-Fi when you're on like tablets and phones and such. But if it's possible, they say to avoid Wi-Fi if you can, because Wi-Fi can be unstable, and it can end up. I guess they can say it can end up overloaded or something like that. Now, I'm not tech savvy when it comes to that stuff, so it's just like, oh yeah, Wi-Fi can be overloaded, and I just go, oh okay. I really don't know. I'm sure that's what it is. So they would probably know what they're talking about. They're a cloud gaming service, after all. I don't know. Just make a bunch of belts. We're not going to need them here soon, but we'll be here. We'll be here very, very soon. So yeah, and also, like I've said in the past as well, and I'll rehash it again, is the games that you're going to find on the website or on the cloud gaming service, if they do not say free to play, but obviously you paid for a subscription. If you don't own the licenses to any of the games, or own the license to play the game that requires a license, then you won't be able to play that game. So, like I said, it's exactly like Steam and I guess Epic as well. I believe Epic has free games as well. You have to buy the game in order to play it. You cannot just play it, and you cannot play any games at all without buying a subscription on the gaming service. Like I've explained before, I can see why it's necessary. Because there's a lot that goes into gaming service, and you're not using your PC when you play a game on their service. You're using their servers to play the game. Okay, so we need Drive Engine 2 first, or Beca Core Energy 2 first, and then we can queue up Drive Engine 2, and then we can fly to another planet, which is going to be crazy. How are we doing? Yeah, we're doing actually pretty good. Coal as an early source of fuel is actually smart. Make one of those. We got a couple inserters. We do. Okay. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is we're going to take a box here and do what I always do, which is I put a box down and I go insert and output. There we go. And then we can start loading up our pockets full of this stuff. Let's see. There we go. So yeah, we're going to fill our stuff up with this, and then we're going to use that once we ran out of our other sources. A little bit slow there. Oh, it's because this can't make fast enough. If we wanted to maintain that. Oh wow, look how slow the hydrogen is. That's pretty crazy. Very slow. We could probably up our production if we grab another oil refinery. Grab one. Oop. We'll grab one more of those. It's quite the achievement to get, though, I gotta say. To be able to fly to another planet before you have warp speed, which is what we're going for. I wanted to get both achievements together. Obviously, that failed, but yeah. And there's another cool thing too I should mention as well, about Boosteroid, which I think was actually really nice of them to be able to do, is you can actually buy games through them, and then activate them on your Steam account, your Epic account, stuff like that. So you can buy game keys through them instead, which is really cool of them to do. You know, just like, oh yeah, you can just buy the game through us. You get the same key and then go and activate it on your Steam or your Epic or your Origin or your Ubisoft, you know, whatever it is. I don't know if they do Ubisoft. I just name a few companies. And again, like I said, this is just the trial period for me, to just figure out if it's a service I can actually use, if it's a service that's practical and stuff like that, um, and whatnot. And once everything's completed, we move on to our next steps. Then we're going to have a better time. Actually, placed that better than I thought I would have. Let's turn that off. This needs to be hydrogen. And then I'm just going to bring the belt this way. Just go up and over it from here. And then put it like that. Refined oil. There we go. How are we doing on power? Oh yeah, we're using a lot. There. Now we're getting 2 hydrogens. 2 whole hydrogens. Straight out of the refinery. And like I said, this is going to be a hard achievement to get. I didn't know what to expect right off the bat. I didn't come up with a plan or anything. I never plan, which is what I always do. I never do plan. This one's out of hydrogen. Okay, yeah, so we have a hydrogen shortage, which is just fine. Back up matrix. Imagine it's all gonna go to this one first. Can it even get enough to... No, I can't even get enough. It's so slow. Just ultimately slow. There's some hydrogen. Yeah, it can't even make enough matrices to even get up here. Gonna take a little bit. It's nice and slow, nice and languid pace. Really slow pace. So yeah, this is all you would need then. Is one doing a couple of these, one doing a couple of these, one doing this one. You do need steel because you can't make it yourself. And then I believe energetic graphite. You might be able to make that yourself. Yeah, you can. And then yeah, you just turn that hydrogen into, or the hydrogen, turn the coal into energetic graphite. Turn that into iron bars. Oh, so it's every time you go to the top edge. Okay, so it's not the corner, it's just the top edge. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I'm trying it out. I want to give it a go. I didn't get very much playtime. So we're going to be saving some of this for the weekend. And probably next week is when we'll see about the newer stuff. Which is a pretty interesting type of deal here. Just something we're going to have to try out and try to get used to. Oh, look at that. That looks so cool. Yeah. How much was that research, by the way? That was 100, so the next one's going to take just as long. And we're shortage on red. Because we're shortage on oil. Or not oil, we're shortage on oil refineries. Oof. On this one's 200. Uh-oh. We're going to be in some trouble here. I might need to make a few more. We'll double up on what we have up there. Oil refiners take that, which takes stone, which takes glass. Or, which takes glass, which takes stone. There we go. The quality's not too bad either. I believe it runs in 1080p 60. Which is not bad. I mean, it's not, like, again, it's not perfect. But that could just be my settings. I haven't really tried to change very many settings. And like I said before, if you have any grievances with me, you know, doing this, you're just like, oh, you're so stupid. You can't do reviews. It's just like, I don't do reviews. I'm sorry. It's not even a review. It's just me testing it out to do the review. And whatnot. It's just like, you can't do a review. You can't do this. You're terrible. It's like, I know. I know I am. It's not something that, it's not something I'm used to. I'm not a big name YouTuber that can, when it comes to reviewing something, that knows exactly what to say, when to say it, how to say it, all that stuff. I am trying, though. And I'm starting to try to get into the flow of stuff like that. But yeah, just be aware though that if things are gonna go the way they are, right? They're gonna go the way they are. If they continue to go the direction they're going, I will be doing basically, I guess, I'll be doing an ad read. That's what they call it for this service. That's if it works out. If everything goes the way it's been going, which is pretty good. It makes it sound bad when I frame it that way, but oh, what was that? I think that might have been my PC lagging out. Yeah, my PC for some reason decided, oh, you're not using any resources, so we're going to use the resources. What the heck? Oh, okay. I could probably put this here. Oh, there goes my internet. Oh, dude. Yep. Looks like it couldn't hold on. My internet just went to the moon. That's what that is. Okay. Like it'll smooth out here in a minute, I'm sure. Right. Yeah, like I said, it's heavily relied on your internet whether you stay connected or not. It's smoothing. Yeah, it's smoothing back out. Look at that. Okay, it's back to normal. Well, I mean, it's not 100%, but it is mostly back to normal. Yeah, that was definitely my internet having a little hiccup there. Which, makes sense. The game is being streamed to you. So. Oh, I can't put that there. And look at that, the autosave doesn't lag me out anymore. Like it used to. I mean, like it does. There we go. Place a few of these. Should be able to pull this, yeah. Like, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna have... So oil's gonna be pulled out of there. Okay, so this one's gonna be refined oil then. It's gonna go there. Just trying to speed up the process a little bit. Okay, this belt's gonna come out here. Yeah, it smoothed back out. That's actually really nice that it smoothed itself back out. Actually, we need to go this way probably. We'll go this way. Then we'll go back over. This is a mess. I've butchered this gameplay. There we go. Okay. Paste both of those. Oh, we need a bit of power. Okay, this one needs to come out as refined oil. I've run out of power now. Refined oil and then hydrogen. Hydrogen. And refined oil. Oh yeah, we're using the power now. Okay. Pretty good. We're almost able to fly off this planet, which is good. Yeah, now we're backed up on hydrogen. So now it's just going to be solely reliant on these getting made. Just going to go into here. Actually, might make another 2 of these, because I believe it's double. Oh, right. It's going to make all the glass. The glass does take a bit. And then the matrix slabs. There's one. place these. Get that last bit of research done a little bit faster. Yeah, because these ones take 3 seconds, and these ones take 6 seconds. Yeah, so it's double. So if it's, essentially, you'd have to double your efforts. Oh, I can't. I can only go 3 high. That's fine. I don't know if it's ever gonna. Yeah, because it uses it at the same rate. So yeah, it's never gonna get full, I don't think. Maybe. It might be making just enough. Nope. Well, yeah, it might catch up. It just might. It's not gonna matter though. Because here in a minute, we're gonna be flying off to space. Let me make more of these. We're going to be flying off into space with pockets full of energetic graphite, and that's it. Because we're only here for 1 achievement right now. This is going to be just a toss game, basically. I'm just going to toss it. Because there's not any more achievements that we can personally get. This is the one I'm going for. Land on another planet outside the initial planetary system before unlocking warp drive, which that's what we're going to do. Now we could go for drive engine 3, I think, right? Can we go for drive engine 3? No, we cannot. Okay, we need yellow. Never mind. You can't go any faster. There's no flight speeds or anything, right? There's mechanical. This unlocks movement speed, but it does not unlock flight speed, which is unlocked through this. Yeah, if we had yellow, we could fly a bit faster. But yeah, that seems a bit unreasonable at this point. And there we are, drive engine 2. We can now fly. Okay, and the reason I built a box, yeah, sail operation mode. But yeah, we should be able to fly off the planet, I believe. Something like that. I believe. I'm not 100% sure about this. I'm gonna throw everything in here so we don't lose it. Okay. Hasn't made very much energetic graphite, has it? That's not good. I guess we'll take a bunch of coal too. We're probably gonna need it. Would not be surprised. Okay, and then I'm gonna empty this belt of energetic graphite. I believe energetic graphite's very useful. Okay. And we're gonna fill Icarus with, and take this out of them. We're gonna fill them with these for right now, and then these, and then we're gonna take off. Okay. We got just a bunch of coal, and that's it, which is good. All right, let's take off. Oh, wait for the autosave. Boosteroid has control of your cursor. Oh, I see. So some keys are actually causing some bit of issue, which is fine. Oh, we're in the Cos Borealis system. Interesting. So we need to go to the closest system. Okay, that's a planet. Altair. That's 2.9 light years away. That's the closest one, because that would be... I don't think we can zoom out any further. Yeah, Altair is the closest. Okay. So that's where we're going to fly to. And we just need to up our sail speed. I believe we can go up to 1,000, is it? Yeah, we just gotta build up. Okay, it's using up my coal. I wanted to use up these because these will. I believe these generate faster, don't they? Something like that. Fuel chamber generation plus 50%. So I'm guessing that's increasing speed. Okay. We're just going to keep accelerating. This is going to take a little bit of time. As well. You can see kind of the lines in here from the stream. From the game being streamed to me. Like I said, it's not 100% perfect, but this is related to my internet, so that's why we're seeing this. This is gonna take forever. It is outside of another system, isn't it? Outside the original system. Before unlocking warp drive. So yeah, I guess you would probably go for yellow, but oops. The booster has control of your point too. That's a weird thing to come up. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take a while. Oops. Yeah, we don't have a drive engine unlocked. But as we get faster and faster, we'll be able to land on a planet. Just gonna take some time. That's all. Bye. Never to return again. We're getting there. Just gonna keep speeding up. And don't worry, I'm not gonna put you guys through all this. But this is a way that you can accomplish it. Which is going to take some time. Yeah, thought I'd test out this service. Like I said, it's not bad, but if you have a perfect internet connection with very little latency and stuff like that, you're gonna have no issues whatsoever. I think it's recommended 50, or is it 20 megabytes? It's 20 megabytes, I think. 20 megabytes, and they request 20 megabytes and under 20 latency, or was it 50 megabytes? Something like that. You would just say you need a decent internet connection. We'll say that much. Yeah, you definitely do need a decent internet connection. Okay, we're now at our max speed, which is going to take a while. We can actually see exactly how long that's going to take. Always show a little indicator. So at current ETA, it would take me 2 hours. Really? Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be possible. Basically what I'd have to do is I'd have to fly on my own, off camera, in order to accomplish this. But we can say we can say we accomplished it for the sake of the episode. And maybe we'll be able to pick this up again. So yeah, in increasing your flight speed, so doubling that would take it probably down to a little under an hour. So basically, if it took 2 hours to get there, and we doubled our speed, that would be instead of an hour and 52, it'd be just 52. probably shave an hour off. That's quite a crazy distance. You don't think about um, how long something like this would take you. Oh, and the other thing is too, I guess, is if you have to do the save this way, where you can't load your um, where you can't load your you can't upload your save, I guess you could say, to this service. You'd have to start a new game, and then you'd only be able to play that service through. Um, I thought maybe it would take like 20 minutes. I didn't know it was gonna be this long. But yeah, then you would be able to only play that save through the service. So I guess that could be a potential downside if you don't have cloud saves. Which this game does not have cloud saves, which is unfortunate. But maybe one day, which again, that's not a fault of the service. That's a fault of the game itself, not being able to have saves. So yeah, as we continue to try out this service for the future, I think we'll try. I'll try out a few more other games and stuff like that to see how well it's going to work with different games. Now, like I said, when it came to Satisfactory, I was able to load up the game and play off of one of my saves. But the downside to it was I was not able to load up my mods because I either got to go through the actual Steam, or I got to go through um, uh, the whatchamacallit. I'm trying to think of it. You either got to go through the Steam Satisfactory Mod Manager or through the Steam itself. Because all of those mods and stuff are on my personal computer. This is a cloud service. It's not able to register that, or it's not able to register. It's not able to pull those files off of my computer and load those up, which is 100% completely fine. Like if I wanted that to happen, I'd have to have my own. I'd have to um, I'd probably have to buy a server from them and then load up all my stuff onto their server, which isn't possible. Obviously, they're never going to agree to something like that. And I don't have the money either, so that's two things that I would need for something like that to happen. But I was able to load up the game, and I did kind of play around in it a little bit, and it was working just fine. So yeah, if you're looking at playing some cloud service games and you got a bit of extra money, you can forward through. I definitely recommend at least creating a free account, which you can do. You don't have to sign up with paying for. You can create an account and then just look at their games list, which is really awesome. You can just straight up look at their games list without spending any money to see if that's something you want to do. If maybe there's a game on there that your PC can't play, or if you're on like a laptop, or if you're on like I think they do have some tablets, and they have like Android and stuff like that, like phones, which is really cool in my opinion. It's just like, oh yeah, I can just stream my game on my phone. I can play Dyson Sphere Program on my freaking phone if I wanted to. Now that's not something I personally want to do because I don't have the setup for it. I believe you need like a special controller that hooks to your phone in order to accomplish something like that. But yeah, if you're looking to do that kind of thing, definitely look at Boosteroid service. Seems really cool to me, and it's global, so that's pretty nice. I don't know about the other services. Like I said, I'm new to this type of service deal, so I don't know a whole lot of information um, about any of these services. Um, I've heard of cloud gaming before, um, but me not having a really amazing internet connection kind of doesn't show this off as well as it should, because I do have some latency issues and stuff like that. So I wonder what server they're on. Because as you can see, yeah, they're. I wonder what time zone that is that I'm playing off of. Because it's 5:30 a.m. here, and it's 12:32 p.m. there. Like they're in noon, a little afternoon, and we're like early morning. That's actually kind of funny. So yeah, I think they have a few servers here in America, um, if I'm not mistaken, and but they do have servers kind of around the globe. So a few here, a few there, whatever they have. Um, yeah, really interesting idea, and definitely something I'm going to be continuing to look at in the future, um, to play our games off of. We'll probably, I don't know about tomorrow, or not tomorrow. Yeah, yes, tomorrow. I don't know about tomorrow's episode, if we're going to continue something like this, because obviously it's going to be kind of impractical, um, for me to be able to sit here for the next hour and 45 minutes. um, we may have to. What I might do is I might do that on my own time. Um, Again, I'll do this on my own time, and then we'll come back to this. Because I don't know. Can you? Let's see if we can save here. Yeah, we cannot. We cannot save. Well, maybe we can save. 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 Wow, why can I not find that? Oh, hello, sticky keys. I don't need you. Hopefully that didn't screw anything up. Oops. Maybe now? There. Sorry about that noise, folks. Another 100% invalid name. Oh, can I not have a question mark in it? Okay, save. So now if I go to load game. Yeah, I wonder if that put that. Did that put that on my computer? I'm curious about that. If it like saved onto my personal PC or not. I have no idea. But anyway, I think I'm done talking for now, and maybe we'll pick this up next time. Maybe we'll go back to our normal gaming sessions that we have. I'll just kind of depends. I'm just kind of flying in the wind. I'm a free flying flags. FFF, the triple F, free flying flag. Man, some of the stuff that comes out of my brain. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode of Dyson Sphere Program, and a first look at Boosteroid, the cloud gaming service, which again does heavily rely on your internet connection and what games you have and what services you have those games on. So, I guess until next time. I guess it's a goodbye.